So today we have a special personality with me to TIKM knowledge sharing platform. It's called Dr. Alexander Sidorkin, Dean, College of Education, California State University. So welcome to TIKM, this platform, sir. I would like to thank first of all to accept our invitation to be a keynote speaker of ICEDU 2018. So at the same time, I would like to get to know about your ideas. What are the limitations, existing limitation in the education sector in the current context when considering the globe?
Well, it's a big loaded question. Education globally is facing a lot of challenges. Some of it has to do with a massive increase of number of students that we're educating. It's not nearly enough. There are still millions of children around the world that do not go to school. There used to be United Nations Millennium Goals. A tremendous progress have been made, but they have not been achieved. So that's on one end. On the other end, in more developed countries, there is challenges with improving education, how to improve it further, how to eliminate inequalities that they still persist in education, and also how to pay for a massive higher education. Nobody knows how to do that yet.
All right. Yes, that's pretty good. So, of course, I know you, as a dean of the very big college of education, you're playing a really big role. So, what do you think as an educator, as well as a faculty member, what's your role to make some solution for these type of issues?
Well, universities in general play kind of a double role. So they prepare sort of the workforce. For example, we train many teachers, school principals, school psychologists, counselors, and so on. It's important because the economy cannot exist without our contribution. But also we provide intellectual resources. The education cannot develop without ideas, without smart approaches. So, and educational research, although it is a vast enterprise around the world, it still needs more. We really don't study enough education. We don't know enough about education. None of the countries spend enough money in understanding how education works. So that's our dual role, and as dean, myself and other deans, that's what we're trying to balance. Trying to churn out all the workforce, but also make education smarter.
Oh, great. So other thing is, I would like to get some guidance from you to our next generations, especially young scholars. So what type of guidance or advices you can give to new scholars, especially students?
Well, first I want to congratulate you. I think it's a very successful conference. One of my primary advice for educational scholars is to come to conferences. It's important. You can read a lot and learn from reading, but I think personal interaction are actually a lot more effective. This one, I think, is a unique conference because of the diversity of the representation. You know, usually sort of the European, North American countries kind of tend to go to their own conferences. This one is a very well balanced mix of people from different countries, so I think it is incredibly important. It was very useful for me to learn the diversity of perspective that people have. So educational research is, you know, the level of sophistication of it is different in different countries and different institutions, but I think we can see that the era when it was all dominated by North America and Europe is over. I mean, there's very good quality research done around the world, and although the methodologies are similar, the concerns are maybe different, and also approaches and values that people bring into research are different. So I think it's important to view it as a more global enterprise, and the information should go north to south and south to north and south to south as well.
That's a brilliant advice, as I mentioned. So that means, of course, this type of conferences is really important for not only the Asian or not only the students, to everybody.
Everybody, yes. I've learned a lot, and I'm keep learning. The conference is not over yet, so I'm very interested.
Right. Thank you very much again, Dr. these 3 days and sharing your invaluable knowledge and experiences with all of us.
Well, thank you for inviting me. It was an honor to be here, and I really thank you and wish you the best.
Right.